need to talk to anybody. If anything, they should wanna talk to me. Mad bittersweet, so what else is new? It's just a feeling, this too shall pass, that's so. Hello, the villain is witnessing anything that important. I could either be mad, dense in the head, tense and there's a sore spot. Demon putting my head on a cutting block. We either go round and round until we throw up. Most days suck. I'd like to thank you all for being sour, pussy scowling at me. I'm just trying to tell you my story, then take a bow. You sound crazy, well that sounds dismissive to me. You better deal with it, cousin, cause the wicked is a part of you, you know. The shadow too, and there goes the light. I'm gonna linger on this funny feeling until my eyes roll to the back of my skull. I never felt better yet.
Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I see.
Your anger. Why are you so angry at me? Spitting warm saliva at me, drapes them out. Take us down where there ain't no love below. I mean the lovely never shows. In any of your paintings, they still with your heads like experiments. Putting me in AOC classes, cause I wasn't learning fast enough for you bastards. That's where they put all the broken. Smiling at children, let them know there's still a Santa Claus. Give yourselves a round of applause. I lock my doors from this hateful world I ignore. And I'm down and out, or I'm up in the clouds. I'm either here nor present, stay longer just for 2 seconds more. I hate being alone, stuck at home in another Great Depression. I guess I'll go outside and say hi to all the lovelies. See all these small faces, faces don't run away from.
I see. Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
I don't need no broccoli. Say, Father, please get off.
That's why I drive north.
Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I snore. Everybody cries and I see. Everybody cries and I see.
Hard to admit that I used to draw portraiture in a human form, doodle of a two-headed unicorn. It was soothing, moving his arm in a fusion of man-made tools and amused from beyond. Even if it went beautifully wrong, it was tangible truth for a youth to refuse to belong. No name nuisance, stews in a bedroom, booze in a brand new uniform. barely commune with the horde. Got a whole grayscale ungluing his world. Might zone amp to the yap of the magpie. Unseen hand dragging his graphite. Cross contour, little bit of backlight. Black ink after a Bristol to baptize. You can imagine a rush that ensue when you get 3 dimensions stuffed in a 2. Then it's off to a school where it's all you can do. Being trained and observed by a capable few. Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus rhyming and stealing and being a clod. Distractions, freedom, a rod. I left some years of deer in the light. I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize. I let my skills deteriorate. Horn about a thought of what I should have been. Continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Used to paint, hard to admit that I used to paint. Natural light on a human face, stenciled fire in his roommate's face. It was blooming addiction, a miss and a push and a pigment. Book like a tattooed pigskin look. Pinhead kids in a minute. Drank Kool-Aid from a tube of acrylic. And I grew up in a linseed oil or linen. Joy to the poison, voice to the resin. Capture a map of a gesture. Back up, add a little accurate fat to the figure. Redo that, move that inward. Zinc white lightning shoots from his fingers. Studios strewn with illusion and tinctures. Stay tuned for the spooky adventures. You can imagine the stars that align when a forearm starts foreshortening right. Or a torso hung on a warping spine in proportion. Reads as warm and alive. Routine day with a dirt cheap brush. Then a week goes by and it goes untouched. Then 2, then 3, then a month. And the rest of your life to beat yourself up. I left some seasons eager to fall. I left some work to bury your life. I let my means of being dissolve. I let my person curl up and die. Eating up his innards and unfeasible anxiety is brutally committed to relinquishing his privacy, aligning with the trials of the anti-Midas. Snap on the back lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes falling out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. And now we're colors pouring out of the fringe. All heart though we would have made cowardly kings. They will chop you down just to count your rings. Just to count your rings. Just to count your rings.
I'm getting sick and tired of never understanding. Where is the truth you promised?
To all my killers and my $100 billers. To emo kids that got too many feelings. He held the register open while he counted her change. I was next in line, which meant I was invisible. From where I stood, I could see that the till was full. He didn't look the type to play superhero, so I stepped forth and paid for my cigarettes. Crept out the store's front door to chase a little breath. Bangles in my head, shake the song off. Another manic Monday night, it's gonna be a long walk. A car pulled up, a fixed up cutlass. A woman and a child climbed out and left it running. They went inside of the deli, placed an order with the extra $1.50 bottled water, cause the daughter's picky. When they came out, mommy gave me a glance that said, man can love an angel, but he's gotta take the chance. Already knew the deal, I lit one up and walked. So they got back in their Oldsmobile, belted up and took off. Thug love on the corner by the Walgreens, looking at me like I'm just another square saltine. As I get closer, I notice they showing each other sketches out of their notebooks, reminding me of my old roots. I walked past with a nod and a reminisce. Where to God, hip-hop and comic books was my genesis. Respect the life and the fashions of the children. It's the only culture I've got, exactly what we've been building. All of a sudden, I'm in front of some man. No, he's a youngin', but he's got a gun in his hand. He looks 15, he looks frantic. No, he looks afraid. Immediately apprehensive till I heard him say, do you want this? It's not mine, I promise. I found it on my block in between a couple garages. Didn't want to leave it for a child to stumble over. I don't even know how to hold it. It was a 38, the poor man's machete. Held it in my hand, thinking, damn man, it's heavier than expected. Wedged it behind my belt buckle, knowing that it's evil, even thought that I could smell trouble. The extra strength felt weak, but over there on the corner, so what I needed and proceeded to cross the street. Put the heat in a mailbox, to lose it, figured that the post office knows what's best to do with it. Mosey down the road, thinking about the old. I used to roam this zone through 2 feet of snow. Right here, this used to be a record shop. I've gotten love, I've gotten drunk, I've gotten beat up in that parking lot. I've had my Lake Street pride for 3 decades. These alleyways and these street lights have seen my best days. Before I was a germ, learning how to misbehave all the way to the grave. Southside is my resting place. Took a ride on Lindale, I'm getting near, but then the road became empty and the people disappeared. The clouds ran away, opened up the sky, and one by one I watched every constellation die. And there I was frozen, standing in my backyard, face to face, eye to eye, staring at the last star. I should have known, walked all the way home to find that you wasn't here. I was still all alone. No matter where I am, no matter what I do, I'm always coming back home to you. They can leave me for dead, they can take away my truth. I'm always coming back home to you. Through the lies and the sins that ride the wind that blew, I'm always coming back home to you. As sure as the life in the garden that you grew, I'm always coming back home to you. No matter where I am, no matter what I do, I'm always coming back home to you. If only I had known what you already knew, I'm always coming back home to you. From the heaven I've had to the hell I've been through, I'm always coming back home to you. I'm always coming back home to you.
Such a pleasure to come home because I have a very special love for this city.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
I wanted to make a song about where I'm from, you know? Big up my hometown, my territory, my state, but I couldn't figure out much to brag about. Well, Prince lives here, we got 10,000 lakes, but wait, the women are beautiful, to me they are, and we're not infested with pretentious movie stars.